Hi all. Well, I got my decals. I made them. I'll show you how I did it. I didn't put no sealer on it yet when this photo you're looking at was done. Well, I lied. I also put the engine in. I had a little trouble with that. Nothing, the motor needed to be put further forward than I did. I can tell you this much, it'd be a pain in the butt change a water pump in this thing. Not that I haven't in cars that had, but anyway, finally got it in, and the cross member broke off. So, not broke off. I didn't glue it well enough. I thought I did, but I didn't. So I glued it on, and there we go. Now, the stupid idea. I thought I needed white, and since I basically got to use a transparent decal, I thought I'm going to have to paint white on. So I was making a stencil, and I didn't need it. After I'd done it and did all this test, excuse me, I got hiccups. After I did all this tests and I finally thought, you better look at your resources. And I did. And this is all in vain. Cutting out the stars. Right. Anyway. It's done on cardstock. Not that it matters, it failed. Continuing down the road of stupidity, I just grabbed any paint I had, and I thought a good contrasting one to see how it worked. I stippled it, waited for it to dry, and let it dry, and voila, a mess. Oh, darn it! Anyway, then I was like, you don't see it, but I checked my references and realized I didn't need white. Epic fail. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. The only white part is the stars. If you guys remember the decal, I did a little decal on how to make them. I took the one off the back of the artwork, and then as it says here is what I did. Here I'm adding the white. After I got the white, then I could select the white areas and then paint it black, or paint it all. So the stars aren't there, there's just a white field. Now, this is Ink Jet decals. You got white paper or you got clear. Printers don't make white, they don't have white. So I'm mixing up some white glue because I've done a lot of inkjet decals in my aircraft, World War I aircraft, and World War II, like making different squadron codes or whatever. Lozenge printed camouflage, you name it. Anyway, I use white glue and warm water as a wetting solution. This is the decals, there's that one, there's the other one. I had to print the black flag one is in clear and the white background is in white. Yep, that's paper. Template. Yep, I remembered how to spell it. Barely. So what I'm doing here is I'm cutting the template out to first of all, to see if I screwed up, made it too long or too short or something, too long or too short. Anyway, I needed it to figure out how to line it up on the vet. And I realized I left this out on my shelf and my car was dirty. I bought a glass case for it. I never put it in it yet. So anyway, so I'm using a piece of tape rather shakily to mark where it's ending. It's on the second tattered one, and then I do another one for the top, which I also noticed it's on that spine running down the middle. That's all right. That wasn't for that flag. That's for the white background I have to put down first. That's why I colored everything white, so I'd have white stars. The decal paper is extremely thin, but very robust. So I'm cutting out the decal. There it is. That little jagged looking piece of paper will be my stars. Every time I put this thing on, I'd always put it on upside down, and I'd have to rotate it once I got it on the model. I dipped it in the water with Elmer's glue, white glue, PVA, whatever you want to call it. And right there, you idiot, got it upside down. She started to stick right away. Yeah, lining it up. There we go. Taking cotton bud, squeezing some of the water out. Yeah, that's that. Let's use the foam. There we go. Now we got some pressure going on. I like foam better. I do use the bud so now and then. That's a tip I got off you guys. Never ever seen anybody use cotton bud before. Cotton swab to Americans. Now, this is the actual decal I'm cutting out. Yay! They do need sealed after they're done. They've been sealed with Tester's sealer, or you could use Krylon Crystal Clear, and that so the ink won't run when they get wet. But I was really shocked. I never used this clear paper from this company, or not clear, white paper from this company before. I'm wiping off the excess glue, and then I'll wash it down later because my water is extremely hard. Anyway, I'm waiting for that to dry. Waiting. So anyway, you'll know when I dip it in there. This clear paper really transferred well. I was happy with it. The white, like, printed fell off, but it was very sticky. And if you guys want to know what brand, oh, Magic, it's wet. If you guys want to know what brand of decal paper for your inkjet, they all work pretty good, but I can give you what I use if you want to know. I re-dipped it because I think where I held it on with my finger didn't get wet, so I reversed it. I'm like, dang door doesn't want to stay shut. Anywho, place, and there we go. I line it up. Now I got my white stars. Got little touch up to do on both of them. Just a smidge of white overhanging an edge. It's mostly because it bullseyed 100%, but I didn't have the white part exactly lined up where it needed to be, and that was the problem. That's what caused the misalignment. And I was trying to avoid that. Now I'm showing you I'm going to do that top one, and if you watch the video on the guy M Style Design, there was one on the roof too. I actually just really don't kind of like it on the roof, but I did it anyway. It's a model of his car, right? Can't help what he did. Anyway, couldn't get a good view at it either, so I didn't know if it was the same size or not. I made him the same size. Wetting it down with a mixture of white glue and water, warm water. Already dipped the decal. I'm putting that on the fender to make sure I knew which way it was pointing, because I thought, I'm going to get this wrong. And look at, I got it on there wrong. There we go. No. I tried squeezing it and I kept bumping it prematurely. There we go. Now I got to push down. And I'm spreading some glue around, or water and glue, to do the other one. I use a program called GIMP. I got it. It's in my, you'd have to check my videos where I make decals for this. I started making this months ago. I did a short video on it. I was going to do another one, but it was so grainy with my phone that I thought it'd be really, I just took pictures. I could have probably just screenshotted them, but I didn't think of that. Idiot. Anyway, could have done that instead. That would have been smarter. If I do it again, I'll show you. I got to make some more stuff with decals for this car. Kind of like taking a break from the building of everything right now. See, she already started sliding. Perfect. There we go. She is complete. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please. Like, comment.